Looks for Wilson, back to Saint Maximin. It's brilliant football. Saint Maximin 1v1. Let's go, boys. Alan Saint Maximin opens the scoring against Southampton. Good pass for Buendia if he can get there first. Cut back inside for Miguel Almiron. Let's go, boys. Against the run of play, we've doubled our advantage. Back again, guys, with another episode of the Newcastle Career Mode series. This is episode number 3. Last episode, now we did some good business signing Buendia and Max Addens from Norwich and definitely improving our right side. And with about 21 million left in the bank, we're definitely on the look for a midfielder, and in this episode, hopefully we'll get that transfer done. But on the pitch, that last episode was a tricky one because we couldn't get a single win. We drew one and we lost one. Let's hope this episode will be a bit better. Big episode. We've got Premier League action, Carabao Cup action, our final transfer of this window, as we'll wrap up the transfer window as well with deadline day. So a lot of action in this one. If you're enjoying this Newcastle Career Mode, I'd really appreciate if you could spare a second and drop a like on the video. Helps with the channel's growth and the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to also subscribe for daily FIFA 21 Career Mode content. Press conference to kick off today's episode. Calvin Phillips would be a real gem for the team. Also, he's only 25, well 24 on this game right now. Do sign him, he'll boost the series. As you guys know, we are looking for a CDM. And honestly, Calvin Phillips just fits the bill. He's English, so I'm sure he'll adapt pretty quickly if we do sign him. Oh my god, he was so good for me in that Leeds Career Mode last year. I want to make this happen. I absolutely want to make this transfer happen. He's fairly quick as well. Good stats all round. The strength is there. Good on the ball. A team player as well. Oh man, I want to make it happen. You know what, guys? Let's do this. This is going to be fairly expensive, but since we have the cash, we're going to try and bring in Calvin Phillips to improve that midfield. That's going to be the aim of this episode. Next up, did you realize that your Youth Academy keeper is 15 rated? Nope, I had no idea until I read this comment, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm shocked. His diving stat is 9. His kicking is 6. Pretty sure I can kick the ball better than him now. My god, I've never seen this happen before. 16 rated, he's gone up by 1 in this series. You know what, guys? I'm not going to remove him from the academy because I'm genuinely curious to see how his overall growth progresses. We'll keep him in the academy for a while and just see, because this is intriguing. I don't even know how this has happened. Maybe it's the realism mod bugging out or something, I don't know, but this is hilarious. A keeper that's 15 rated in our academy with like a max potential of 96. Like, what? Is he gonna go up 80 overalls throughout the course of this series? I'm confused, but we'll see how he progresses. Hamadou Mbake. Imagine actually playing him in a game. We might do that at some point just for the bans. Next up, Joelinton, seen as though he hasn't been good at Newcastle and you could really look for better backup options. I feel it's very unfair to, sell Joelinton before we even give him a go. We haven't played him a single game so far this season. With Carabao Cup action coming up, I'm definitely going to start him. So Joelinton is going to get an opportunity to shine and show what he's all about. So yeah, I feel like it's too early to make a decision on him. For now, we're going to keep him and we'll see how he fares as backup to Callum Wilson. So that's the plan. We know how good he was in the Bundesliga. If we can get somehow or just find that form, he'd be unreal for us. With that press conference done. It's honestly awesome to see one of our new signings, Buendia, pick up the player of the episode award. Just goes to show it was the right move to spend so much money on him. He grabbed a couple of assists in the Premier League in that last episode and hence picks up the player of the episode award. Final scout report on Calvin Phillips, and I think it's time to make a move on him. So he's 77 rated, but we know he's got like 82, 83 potential. So signing him is definitely going to be worth it. A big upgrade over the existing CDM we have in Hayden. So you know what, boys? Let's make a move on him right now. We've got the cash to make this deal happen, just about. Let's frickin' do this. So I'm gonna start with a 16 million offer. If we can get him for anything less than 17 million, I feel like it'll be a great deal. But let's see what Leeds are thinking. Oh, hold on a minute. They're willing to accept 16 million plus a 15% sell-on clause. That works brilliantly for me. Let's do this, boys. I don't really anticipate on selling Calvin Phillips, so there you go, 16 million, we've got the money. It's now time to get the contract sorted. Important squad role is what he asks, and I'm not surprised. By the way, you can probably see Calvin Phillips does have an in-game face now. I don't think he has that on the base version of the game, but with the mod, we've got all that sorted. Maybe he does have, I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, we'll give him a 5-year deal. Kind of makes sense. Will he accept that? He will. That is awesome. No release clause as well. Now let's get into the juicy stuff. What are his wage demands? We'll offer him 90,000, a bit of an upgrade over what he's earning at Leeds. That's a lot of money, man, but it's Calvin Phillips, so probably worth it. And we'll offer him 200,000 in this signing bonus. Hopefully I'm not overpaying. He's willing to accept that. I think I've overpaid. Oh well, Calvin Phillips regardless joins Newcastle. I think that completes our transfers for the summer window. We've gotten all 3 done. Brilliant. And let's go, boys. The signing is complete. Calvin Phillips is now a Newcastle United player. Some of his best stats are his stamina, aggression, jumping, strength. He's going to be solid in that CDM role for us. I'm making lots of changes to our lineup for this Carabao Cup game just to rotate this squad, give players like Willock, Joelinton all a chance, but it might prove to cost us because Aston Villa are taking it seriously. They're starting Grealish, he's their captain for this one. We've got Ryan Fraser out left. No Callum Wilson, no Almiron, St. Maximin's on the bench as well. I'm also trying out Matt Ritchie in that left back role. A lot of you guys are telling me he can play there, so let's see how that works. It's Aston Villa versus Newcastle. Let's see if we can knock them out of the Carabao Cup. And yes, if you haven't noticed, Calvin Phillips is making his Newcastle United debut in this one. So let's see how he fares. Joe Willock looks for Calvin Phillips as he's being aggressive, looking to bring the ball forward. Joelinton's making a good run. No, I go for Buendia here. Good ball. Cross back in for Joelinton maybe. Good attack, but cleared away by the Aston Villa keeper. We've started out strong as Fraser wins that. We could do damages. It's Willock on the ball. Now looks for Longstaff. Here he goes. Finds Joelinton. Buendia. Go on. Left foot. Curling effort. That just didn't work. By the way, just to clear things, I'm playing Matthew Longstaff and not Sean Longstaff. It's going to take me a fair bit to figure out who is who. Matthew Longstaff looks inside for Ryan Fraser. Joelinton making a good run. And this is a shot at him proving everybody wrong. Joelinton, that was your chance to prove everybody wrong. That we shouldn't be even thinking about selling you. And you miss a sitter. That should be 1-0 Newcastle. Aston Villa have been really dodgy in these early moments. Can't afford to waste chances like that. As he looks to beat one, goes backwards for Ryan Fraser. Now it's Longstaff, sees Joelinton. Cleverly done to find Buendia. Goes for the chip. It's cheeky, but Willock on the rebound with a chance. Nah, I shouldn't have gone for the chip. I don't know why I tried that. I thought that was the right option there, but it didn't work. Although we still have the ball. Joe Willock. Joelinton. Willock again. Longstaff. I can't get the ball out wide to Buendia there. What are we doing in the final third, man? Honestly, this has genuinely been one of the most deadest games of FIFA I have ever played. Literally nothing is happening. Like, honestly, are we gonna go to extra time? Like, please, can we see some chances from either team? I wanted to see chances, but not from Aston Villa. But they might get the chance to win this game. I should be careful what I wish for. Ollie Watkins with the shot, Ollie Watkins with the goal. Aston Villa take the lead and pretty late on as well. And I don't want to get knocked out in the early rounds of the Carabao Cup, so we're going to make a lot of changes. I'm going to bring on St. Maximin on the left. We'll keep Fraser on just for pace. In fact, what I'm thinking is we'll do this. We'll put Buendia at cam, Fraser out wide, and we'll bring on Callum Wilson as well. What am I even doing? Let's do this. Yep, that's what we're going to do. You know what? May as well just bring on John Joe Shelby as well. Why not? Let's see if these changes can help us get something out of this game. Remember, boys, getting knocked out early in the Carabao Cup could have big implications because we need to try and get to a semi-final in one of the cup competitions this season to complete one of the objectives for Heineken. And that might be in danger if we get knocked out so early on in the Carabao Cup. So let's hope we can change the situation. Here's John Joe. Still Shelby on the ball. Looks for Buendia. Calvin Phillips. We're being very patient with Aston Villa defending really deep. Calvin finds Callum Wilson here. I can't get past the defender. Literally, there just wasn't enough time left for the substitutes to have any sort of an impact. Those chances that we had in the first half that we wasted cost us. And well, we're out of the Carabao Cup. Such a bummer, man, honestly. Would have been a nice, cup run or something. We could have maybe done that this season, but hey, it's not happening in the first season at least. We're out of the Carabao Cup courtesy of Aston Villa. We've now not won a game in our last 3 fixtures. Like, what's going on? We need to bounce back. In other news, Matt Ritchie has been sold. I think it's the right call. Yes, we'll only have one left back for the rest of the season. I mean, until January, but it's okay, especially since we've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. We don't really need all that big of a squad. Having 19-20 players is more than enough. Just look at our last 3 results, man. A loss to Fulham, a draw against Southampton, and getting knocked out by Villa. This game against Wolves at home at St James's Park is a big chance to get our first home win of the season. Let's do it. I'm putting Calvin Phillips on a anchor man development plan to boost that sprint speed as fast as possible. Plus, it gives him a better weak foot, so kind of a no-brainer. In other news, it's good to see that training is going well for Alan Saint-Maximin. A +1 overall on him. He is 81 rated, so that is actually brilliant. Let's hope we can keep the progress up. This is going to be a difficult one. Wolves are not an easy team to face. I mean, they've got the likes of Adama Traore, Jimenez, Neves, Dendoncker, Semedo as well, Rui Patricio in goal. This is going to be a real challenge, and that's why I'm not messing up my lineup at all. Just going with my strongest 11. We've got to bounce back with our, recent 3 results. It's kind of shocking. So let's get back to winning ways. Let's go out there and beat Wolves. The last time we played at St James's Park, we lost to Fulham. I don't want a repeat of that, boys. I want a win here. I know it's going to be difficult against Wolves, but earlier on in the season, we beat Leicester. Hopefully, we can do it against Wolves as well. Phillips looks for John Joe Shelby. Good pass for Callum Wilson, who's turned the defender. Goes for goal. Let's go, boys. We've opened the scoring against Wolves, but we've got to calm down. The last couple of times we've taken the lead, we've eventually just conceded goal after goal and ended up really bottling things. So just got to be patient, cool in the head, and try and get the job done here. A big goal coming from Callum Wilson early on. John Joe Shelby with a lovely pass for Wilson, who turned the defence brilliantly. The finish was lethal. Callum Wilson scoring his 2nd goal in the Premier League, I believe. We're 1-0 up against Wolves at the St James's Park. Come on. Wolves already hounding us with corners, and we cannot let them get that equaliser easily. Let's clear the ball away. The header is decent. Whew, thankfully straight at Dubravka. Oh god, Adama Traore running at our defence. And why did I do that slide challenge? I've literally gifted a chance for them now. As Jimenez gets past our defence. Not really, because Fabian Schär saves the frickin' day. How intense was that? My god. Saint-Maximin dragging defenders wide as Jamal Lewis could whip in across for Callum Wilson. It's a decent delivery, but he couldn't attack the header. We still keep the ball though. Jamal Lewis on it. Could find a pass maybe outside for Almiron. That's exactly what I've done. Miguel Almiron tries to cut inside, but Semedo was up for it. Oh my god, Jean Moutinho has broken through. Problems here for us. Big chance for him. Dubravka steps up. A huge save from Dubravka. The chance is still on for Wolves though. Podence keeping hold of the ball, but Max Aarons does brilliantly. Half time against Wolves, and we've had to battle for every ball. And somehow we're in the lead. But Wolves, ever since we took the lead, they've been the dominant team, creating everything. Second half is going to be war again. We need to be up for it and try and defend this lead as much as we can. Now John Joe Shelby with a bit of space to maybe go for goal. Shelby shoots, and it's a good attempt from John Joe. Expect to see some long shots from him throughout this series. Rui Patricio was equal to it though. Oh my god, Podence has broken through. Dubravka needs to make another save, but he ain't stopping that. What a strike from Daniel Podence. And well, Wolves are back in it. It's 1-1. Completely deserved. I feel like Wolves have been far better than us throughout this game. We're literally hanging on to that early goal. We're back to square one. Honestly, I'd still take a draw against Wolves. They're just that good. Saint-Maximin. Good pass for Jamal Lewis. I'm liking this build-up play. Still Jamal Lewis is broken through. Cut back for Callum Wilson. Goes down inside the box. Ref. No penalty for that as Wolves clear the ball away. And they're hitting us on the break straight away with that cross for Adama Traore. And a chance now for Raul Jimenez. It'd be unfair for us to concede from literally our chance to score. It'd be brutal, but I think the attack is gone for them. They still have the ball. Jamal Lewis does well. Full time against Wolves, and it's a hard-fought draw. I mean, I'll take a draw against them. They were a really good team to play against, and Wolves really stepped their game up. But again, man, we've not won a game in the last 4 freaking matches. That's just... I'm not used to that, man. Next game in the Prem, we've got to try and push for the win. I'm not sure who we play, but yeah. Frustrating to keep dropping points like this, but that's going to be the theme of this series. It's not going to be instant results. We're going to take time to build this Newcastle team. So wait on transfer deadline day. Of course, we're not going to be doing any more transfers. No incoming or outgoing transfers. I think I'm done with my transfers until January. 9 million to spend then, but not now. We've completed our 3 transfers. We can't do any more. So let's get through deadline day. Looking at some of the top deals so far. Upamecano to PSG. Kimpembe to Arsenal, wow, and Montiel to Bayern Munich. So those are the transfers happened so far. For us now, deadline day is just, yeah, we're just going to get through it. This is the squad we're going to be rocking until January. I'm not sure if it's Premier League quality to, you know, finish top half of the table, but some good talents in here like Max Aarons, Lewis, Maximin's one of the leaders of the side. We're just going to need to be incredible to do well this season in the Prem, I feel, but overall we're building for the future. I kind of want to push to get a win in this episode, so we're going to be playing one more game, and it's against 20th placed West Brom, a team that haven't won a single game so far. This is it, boys. This is a big chance for us to get 3 points on board. Nah, guys, there's no way we're messing this up. We need to beat West Brom here and hopefully do it convincingly. We're playing them away from home as well. I'm going with my strongest team. These are the games where if we can guarantee points, I think we can finish high up the Premier League table. So let's go out there and pick up a win. Here we go, off to a good start maybe. Almiron looking for that pass for Callum Wilson. It's a decent pass. Callum Wilson beats his man brilliantly. Cut back for Miguel Almiron. That didn't work, but good signs as we're getting in behind this West Brom defense. Saint Maximin as he tries to bring the ball inside. Still Saint Maximin. Good pass for Callum Wilson. Saint Maximin gets that. The chip shot is decent. And Alan Saint Maximin scores as Newcastle United get the early lead against West Brom. Our objective now is to build on this because the last few times we've taken the early lead, we've completely messed things up. No room to do that right now. A lovely finish from Maximin. The link-up play there between him and Callum Wilson was decent. The keeper just went diving in. The chip shot was the right call, and I'm glad we pulled it off. Uh-oh, this Pereira guy is definitely going to be one of the danger men to deal with, and he takes a shot. Lascelles had to put the block in. Thankfully, he did as we get the ball away. That's West Brom's first chance, and they almost scored. Our defending, man, chaotic at times. Saint Maximin gets a bit lucky there. Looks for the pass inside for Callum Wilson as he finds Almiron. Goes for goal. Lovely finish from Almiron, who yet again finds himself on the score sheet. He's having a very good season, boys. Pretty sure that's his 3rd goal in the Premier League now. And we're 2-0 up against West Brom. Once again, I don't want to consider this a game set match done because we were 2-0 up against Southampton and the game finished 2-2. So we're not taking chances. We're going to keep going, looking for that 3rd goal. Good finish from Almiron though. Chance for West Brom, and oh, come on, man. We were dominating the game and we gave Pereira a bit of space. That's what he can do. West Brom are back in it. Not again, boys. Not again. Not like that Southampton game. We cannot drop points here. This needs to be a win. I mean, West Brom haven't won a single game this season. This has to be a win for us in the Prem. Gotta say, I think a bit of pace on that right side could be the key, so I'm bringing on Ryan Fraser. Ryan Fraser, there's the pace. That's exactly why we've brought him on. Ryan Fraser burning the West Brom defense. Looking for Miguel Almiron. Now Callum Wilson could do something. Can't get the shot off, but it should be our ball with Saint Maximin. Let's try and burn down some time. Still Maximin looks to bring it inside. He could go all the way here. Could have been a penalty as well. Calvin Phillips gives it away cheaply. We can't afford that. And now on the break, chance for West Brom. If they score now, I'll genuinely be disappointed with myself. We can't allow that to happen, so committed a foul, but they're just playing on. West Brom aren't giving up. Chance for them here. Jamal Lewis, please get there first. Phillips on the ball. This is chaos, boys. This is just chaos. Referee, just blow the whistle. I'm just clearing the ball away. And my God, was that stressful. But ultimately, we take home all 3 points from this crucial away game. Newcastle have beaten West Brom 2-1, but man, was this a struggle. 8th in the Premier League, boys. Not bad at all, and with a positive goal difference. Yo, that's actually not that bad. 8 points so far this season. That result was, you know, to win that game was absolutely vital. Let's hope we can keep pushing. Quick look at our sponsors tab. So far, so good, I guess, in terms of having a positive goal difference. But we haven't won a single home game so far this season. So, yep, we need to speed things up on that. Player of the episode, I don't think there's an outright winner for player of the episode. I thought Shelby was decent in this one. Almiron as well was clutch. Saint Maximin was really good, even Callum Wilson. I'm not entirely sure who should win it, so let me know in the comment section. But guys, this is where we're wrapping up episode 3 of the Newcastle career mode. I'm loving this career mode, man. It has a completely different vibe. You know, just using a pretty awful team and trying to bring them up and, you know, increase their level has been so much fun. Let's keep this going. If you're enjoying this series, I'd really appreciate if you could drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all next time.